will not be defeated by my own self-loathing. I will persevere. Undo the burden that is my own imagination. The limits of human creativity are no match for my willpower to stay alive. Regardless of that fact, I suffer from the delusion that one day I may be victorious against that which we must all lose to someday. I will be the champion of my own desire. That will not be enough. I will stay beholden to those that I love. That will not be enough. I will be true under the darkest of depravity to unearth the remains buried under the sun-burnt soil. Even still, this will not be enough. The one small grace that might relieve that suffering is the common compassion. Without credential, I project ideas to the hopeful, but stay hidden in my own potential. The distance between these that we need resists the threads of control. Emotional ranting of scripted means we will never break free. The cyclical nature of ambition and reason bind us into spiritual treason. Lunatic ravings, everywhere we can see. The humor of this is self-assuredly aspirations of grandeur lead to crushing dreams. So where's the joke? 3 people meet in the peak of their lives and one of them die. The other 2 lie, so they laugh until they cry. Or maybe that was a lie. That it meant anything other than just a few people wasting time. Here's another one. 2 woke guys who promised to be friends forever until one of them got successful and the other felt envy for his own kind. But that's not funny. Unfortunately, the definition means that it changes without rhyme. Could talent overcome anxiety? Could anxiety overcome talent? Or will depression become oppression this time? Can I bottle this feeling of absolute faith and dignity so I may drink from and later when I feel utter pathetic self-pity? Or must I resort to those tonics and objects that claim cleansed purity? I will not go down without a fight. The silence asserts itself in the insecurity. I will not go without my right. I have the same. I will carry that name. And you might just have to watch while we figure out this whole game. Is it money or fame? Or the feeling of shame, or self-indulgent pain? I will not leave until you say my name. Because it's not fair that they get to play while we watch from the outside. Because we must be lazy to not want more than our own strength deems worthy. They took our energy and made us fight each other for the acknowledgement of their misery. Does it entertain to see into the mind of someone you admired only to be disappointed every day? Or does it excite the heart to think that you could play a role in their rise to power at least? Or their internalized rise to moral equity and juvenile forgiveness for those failures that we did not know were mistakes when we made them? Maybe you could be the one to change them. That old naive cliche has a ring to it, they say. I can only say from what I have experienced, which is not much, but I know that injecting your own voice into it all might just be the way to be seen every once in a while. There must be something you have to say that nobody has ever thought of before, or are we truly all doomed to repeat the memes of history until the lesson is too large to ignore? There must be something. And the feeling of understanding does not feel like victory, but like being pounded into submission by a higher power of creative existence. With anxiety fueled to sharpen the sense that this will not last forever, so we must do with it what we can, but surely this has been said before. Even then, the time seems to be stretching further and further into a dream of unknown impermanence that only the future can reveal. The broken will heal. All we can ever do is hope to entertain and humor each other in the midst of this spinning world, and the illusion of controlled chaos can only be sustained through maintained love and validation. The world is not honest and is full of dishonest role models, so we lie to ourselves, striving to become something to somebody. Within all of this, there must be something of value somewhere. Does our job come with duty to manifest the intangible? Even if that means becoming intangible ourselves, and therefore foolish and wrong sometimes. Must we be tied down to one idea, one place, one ego? Can we become something more, like the stories told us growing up, that if only we truly believed, then maybe we could? Could neurosis just be a bad word for empathy? Or is the inherent narcissism required to keep on living just enough sin to allow us the ability to lie to ourselves and then create what otherwise would be impossible if held responsible for the beliefs that structure reality? Binding it to a shallow corner of a claustrophobic philosophical tendency, conservatively speaking, a liberal dose of pragmatic idealism. Well, wouldn't that be clever? To have a new idea wash over everyone like a spring of unlimited well-being. Something else to dominate the conversation, steer the narrative towards something beautiful and terrifying. The concept of total submission to each other's ideology to the point of... What's my point again? Oh yeah, to feel self-important, I'm pretty sure. At least then I can act like I have some place of belonging. Then I could live in that shelter of unrealized determination until my thumbs fall off from clenching my own shivering soul too long and too hard and too unkindly. With too much pressure. Eventually the pressure must lead to something. That something usually terrifies everyone, from forcing them to move from their comfort to the discomfort of someone else's. Others. But everyone must have an opinion, right? Even someone who tries so hard to avoid all public and small arguments over what he wants to call petty from arrogance, but it's actually just a jealousy that what seems to come as simple as breathing for everyone else becomes a weight so massive to bear his strength crumbles and shatters from the fat knee buckling, morbid, lethargic, unwilling, gas bubbling, panic inducing, heart burning, eye twitching, nose curling, ears shrieking, pounding of blood burning incessantly, eternally, tragically, comedically, overdramatically. Woe is me fully. Can I say that? Can I just make up words? Do I have that power? Shakespeare laughing whilst we still haven't found any better way to describe the pain of lovers lost in translation. Star-crossed. Lovers take their life, whose misadventures piteous overthrows doth with their death bury their apparent strife. Sounds about right. Too bad Shakespeare was a romantic, or he might have spared us all the heartbreak. We'd probably all be better off if romance was boiled down to a simple swipe left or right. Oh, it is. Thank God I never have to speak my mind again. I just have to work on my tight six-pack. It's coming in nicely any day now. So maybe that's the joke then. You have money, you have respect, you have everything you need to succeed. So why not self-destruct a little bit for old time's sake? That was always fun when you were younger, right? Fall down so you can get back up and show them how tough you are. Maybe then they won't push you down. Why are they still pushing me down? Don't they know I will get back up every time? Oh, they are doing this because I will get back up and it's fun to see me bounce. I don't like this. So maybe I should stop falling and just move forward. But won't you leave behind all the people who kept you here for so long? They can follow if they want or stay where they are. I refuse to fall back down. For now, at least. Until falling down serves a purpose again. For now, it just leaves me bored. I guess I was expecting a different response. Eventually, everyone seems to relish in the fact that they will never change and don't want to. Hypocrisy at its finest. A Hippocratic man, human at their worst. A spiral of questioning identity, sexuality, and equality under the luxurious umbrella of Big Daddy government and privileged birth. Let me do something for somebody. Let me be useful to society. I want to be confident that I am not incapable. I want to be strong. These are the thoughts I think are so unique. Everyone else must have a different resolution in their being to make it seem so effortless. This is what I tell myself to feel special. The horror is that I am just regurgitating the processed, manufactured concepts passed down to me. Can anything in this world be pure at all? Is everything dripping with the ooze of greasy, sticky, capitalistic trade? Is a billionaire really better, or just lucky? If Atlas shrugged, could we do better? Would doing better be better? At what point is it best to just be best without worrying about what's best? Don't you see, we see the same thing. We are all struggling. We are all without. I want to be with, without a care, with a hand to hold, without fear, with a heart. Here's proof that we are no different. Because I know for a fact that we all want that serenity. For whatever reason, there is no excuse for fictional antipathy, indoctrinated integrity. I mean, what is the point of it all if we don't share our beliefs? So we must never feel challenged. So we must never embrace fear out of fear itself. There is nothing to be afraid of by destroying the boundaries containing the external and within. Because at the end of the day, we are good, we are pure, we are human. Nothing more. With incredible imaginations, we have the power to detract our lives for years only to take control, full throttle, faster than ever before, and so much more. And that's still not enough because they need to see your face and your smile. They need to touch you to know it's real, because faith alone isn't enough. That anybody could rise and live again. The original miracle. Man, you're really good at saying nothing, aren't you? Well, maybe you're just really good at interpreting nothing. Taking away only what you want to take away. Until what you really need has been given to someone else. Put me on a stage and watch me whittle myself away. Take me off the stage and watch me fade away. Give me a platform to stand on and I will use it. Give me a space to be and I will. Give me give me something Everyone has something. So give me strength to live with nothing. Strength to say goodbye. And the courage to say hello. Please, God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Father, give us courage to change what must be altered, serenity to accept what cannot be helped, and the insight to know the one from the other. Mother, forgive me for having to ask for permission. Mother, give me love to overcome hatred. Mother, give me patience to feel it all for myself before I judge anyone. Sister, give me inspiration to know what can be truly beautiful in this world. Brother, give me hope that the burden is not mine alone. Let my mate let my neighbor know happiness. Let my enemies know happiness. Let this be. Let it be. Let me be real. Genuinely. Sincerely. Yours truly. The magnificent, tenacious, unrelenting,